Hello, my name is Ryan Blunt, and this is the public service announcement for the San Andreas Fault. What information I will be talking to you about during this announcement. What is the San Andreas Fault? What caused it? How fast does it move? Can you visibly see it? Earthquakes on the fault, and some fault myths. What is the San Andreas Fault? The San Andreas Fault is the edges between the Pacific Plate and the North American Plate. The plate split California into two starting from Cape Mendocino to the Mexican border. San Francisco, Sacramento, and Sierra Nevada are all on the North American plate, but places like San Diego, Los Angeles, and Big Sur are all on the Pacific plate. For other cities, they aren't so lucky because of where they are. Cities like Daly City, Desert Hot Springs, and Bodega Bay are all sitting on the fault line. The San Andreas Fault runs for over 800 miles and goes 10 miles into the earth as well. Fault myth number 1. If the plates crack and break, all of California will slide into the ocean. We're all doomed. Not so fast. There's a little more to that. Scientists say that it won't happen and it can't happen. It won't happen because California is firmly planted into the earth. How fast does the San Andreas Fault move, and is it visible? Luckily, there are two plates. The two plates don't move too much, only a couple inches a year. Although they move slow, if they are locked in place with no movement, the built-up tension will snap, and they will slide a couple feet all at once. When this happens, it sends waves through the ground, creating what we call earthquakes. You can see the fault in some places in California. You can see it in San Luis Obispo and also in Marin. You can see it because there are pressure ridges and a series of scarps. In other places, it is harder to see because it hasn't moved in years or it is covered in alluvium. Alluvium is an unsolidated sediment which is made up of sand, silt, clay, and till. In San Bernardino and some of Los Angeles, you can see the fault because a lot of roads go through the Great Mountains of Gouge. Fault myth number 2. There is no need to worry about an earthquake. We're nowhere near a fault. It will be fine. I wish that were true. But just because you are not on the fault doesn't mean you don't serve the risk of feeling an earthquake or being affected by it. Earthquakes on the fault. The big one most people would know about is the 1906 earthquake in San Francisco. Earthquake was recorded somewhere between a 7.8 and 8.3 magnitude. The earthquake took over 700 lives and cost San Francisco millions of dollars to rebuild what was destroyed. The earthquake was so big it was felt from the southern part of Oregon to Los Angeles and inward all the way to Nevada. It wasn't just the shaking that made the earthquake so bad. The fires that started because of it made things even worse. San Francisco is 3 miles off of the fault line. Wonder how bad it would have been if we were right on top of it. What is the worst thing that could happen to the San Andreas Fault? The worst thing that could happen has already happened 118 years ago. We need another earthquake over 7.8 magnitude to disrupt the fault again. This earthquake would destroy freeways, roads, bridges, buildings, and start fires that would spread quickly. The chances of that happening are low, but never zero. Here are my sources. Thank you for watching.